Another day, another story. Muslims move Supreme Court, State Court to stop release of propaganda film. Advocates and Muslim groups have turned to the courts in an attempt to stop the release of an upcoming anti-Muslim and Hindu supremacist propaganda movie, The Kerala Story, which falsely claims that 32,000 Hindu women from Kerala state converted to Islam and joined ISIS. A prominent Muslim scholarly group, the Jamiat Ulama-i-Hind, has moved the Supreme Court to stay the film's release, citing fear that the movie's propaganda will lead to further anti-Muslim hatred and violence. The movie will result in endangering the life and livelihood of the petitioners and the entire Muslim community in our country, the group said in its petition. In addition to citing numerous sources proving that the film's entire premise is false, the group also raised concerns that the movie portrays all Muslims, including young people, as radicalized extremists working under the direction of ISIS supporting scholars. The movie is clearly aimed at spreading hatred and enmity between different sections of society in India, the petition said. Meanwhile, lawyer Anup VR has filed a public interest litigation, PIL, in the Kerala High Court, seeking removal of the film's certificate for public display. The petition labels the film as insulting to the people of Kerala and demands a stay on the film's release until all the incorrect and unverified statements or scenes derogatory to the Muslim community in the state of Kerala. BJP leader says those who speak against Hindus will be killed in extrajudicial encounters. A lawmaker from the Hindu supremacist Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, threatened that dissenters against Modi's India will be killed in extrajudicial encounters during an election rally in Karnataka state. Anyone who speaks against India will be encountered. We will stop sending them to jail. Decision will be taken on the road itself, said BJP leader Basanaguda Patil Yatna. Yatna also issued a direct threat to Muslims, calling for those who speak about Hinduism to be shot. If you speak about our faith or about India or about Hindus, then you will be shot, he said. Case registered against 1,700 Muslims for praying outdoors on Eid in Uttar Pradesh. Police in Uttar Pradesh state's Kanpur city have registered a complaint against 1,700 Muslims for peacefully offering Eid prayers on roadsides, claiming violation of a prohibition on offering prayers outdoors. Just prior to the prayer, a crowd suddenly gathered on the road in front of the mosque. Despite the ban, everyone started offering prayer by spreading mats on the road. The police tried to stop them, but in vain, said a police official. The police's attempt to stop Muslims from praying and their subsequent crackdown is in stark contrast to the utter lack of action taken against Hindu mobs taking out violent processions for the Hindu festival Ram Navami for the past 2 years. This year's Ram Navami violence in Uttar Pradesh included reports of Hindu extremists raising saffron flags over a major mosque, claiming it as their own, and pelting stones at Muslims in Muslim-majority areas. Local Muslims have slammed the crackdown as being a targeted attack by law enforcement on the Muslim community. Hindu extremists force Muslim man to bow down to cow, film incident. In yet another disturbing hate crime, a mob of Hindu extremist cow vigilantes forced a Muslim man transporting cattle to bow down to a cow, an animal considered sacred in Hinduism, before beating him. The public humiliation was also filmed and is now being circulated across social media. The incident took place in the presence of 2 police officers and 3 home guards, who did nothing to intervene as the man was verbally abused and beaten to the point of needing to go to the hospital for injuries. Despite the fact that the Muslim man had documentation proving that he was legally allowed to transport cattle, he now faces charges of animal cruelty, while the Hindu supremacists responsible for the assault have yet to be arrested. Thanks for watching.